So I would really hate to miss the opportunity to truly make a difference for someone because I was too busy swirling in my own panic, or I was too busy focusing on my shortcomings or what I didn't feel equipped to do. Imagine if the Lord sat in front of you and said, "Hey, you see where you are right now? You see the people in front of you? Yeah, I have called you to witness to them. I have called you to do the work that I have put in front of you each and every day, which means He's there backing you up. You're not doing it alone. That's the most beautiful part. So I've been feeling that I really wanted to be intentional about taking these feelings of panic and anxiety and changing the narrative in my own brain to be more in line with Esther's. I mean, this is how she replied to Mordecai, "Go gather all the Jews who are in Susa and fast for me. Do not eat or drink for 3 days, night or day. I and my attendants will fast as you do. When this is done, I will go to the king. And even though it is against the law, and if I perish, I perish." I mean, I really sat back in my chair when I read that. Esther is saying, "Pray for me. I'm going to go do this, even though I know it's dangerous. And if I die, I die." I mean, how many of us are answering the Lord that way when he gives us a command or when we feel like he's prompting us to do something? Do we say, "Sure, Lord, I got this. And if I die, I die"? I mean, I'm not so sure I do that all of the time, but what if this is what God is asking of us, to surrender the fear and anxiety? Because I'm sure Esther was scared. She knew what she was up against, but she knew who she had going in with her was greater. And to surrender our fear and anxiety and believe that He has called us to such a time as this. I have to picture Him saying that to me over and over again. "Dina, I have called you for such a time as this. I've called you to be Sienna's mother. I've called you to be Brian's wife. I have called you to speak on this podcast and encourage others." I mean, would it change your outlook and your motivation every day if you knew, even if you were, just at home making breakfast, doing laundry, He has called you to this. So I'm going to continue to surrender my fear and anxiety, trade it in for peace that only He can give. I'm going to lay down my shortcomings and weaknesses in exchange for His strength. And, I'm going to have to do this daily. This is not just something where I wake up every morning just light as a feather. I'll let you know when that happens, but I'm going to have to make it a point to surrender these things daily. And I hope you'll join me this week in continually challenging yourself to lean into the thought that you are equipped and here on purpose, and laying down your fears and anxieties for trust in Him and a peace that surpasses understanding. So I'm going to take a moment before we wrap up just to offer you a prayer, because my hope sincerely is that you leave this podcast not just feeling like you have some more dinner ideas, but feeling a little bit more inspired to dig deeper into the Word, to put that one foot in front of the other in your own faith walk, to feel like you had a good chat with a good friend, and to know that I'm walking alongside and praying alongside you.